Hey everyone, welcome to Spirit Speaks Oracle Readings. My name is Tessa and I'm so glad to have you here with me today. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for pressing play. I have a message for the collective right now saying to take note. We have these adorable little seals plunging down deep into the depths. It says your answers are being given to you. Quieting external voices and excessive noise will give you the chance to hear what is being offered. Number 22 is down there at the bottom of the card. I know that 22 in my angel number book says that all is well, will continue to be well, and your answers are being given to you. The universe is trying to reach out to you in one way, shape, or form. There's many different ways that the universe can speak to you if you are quiet enough and still enough to notice. Spend some time out in nature, get into meditation to receive those answers. And again, listen to your own intuition, tune out the excessive noise of others, trust what you know and what is true for you. Another card from my Whispers of the Ocean deck says, be insightful and established. These are pretty little, I'm not sure what those are, some type of sea polyp things. The message for you here is to ground and rebalance your energy. Bring your awareness into the now rather than allowing it to occupy the past or the future. So Spirit wants you to focus on this present moment. Put your energy here, right now, in this present moment, me and you, rebalancing our energy, staying grounded, following our intuition, paying attention to the signs that are being given to us at the present moment. That's going to lead you forward. That's going to be the highest path for you. And then a third message that wanted to come out in meditation says life is better together. And here we have these a pod of little pilot whales. They always look like dolphins to me. At first I thought this was a dolphin card. It says seek assistance from your community. Connect with family, friends, or others who will support you. It can be as simple as making a phone call. And it really can be that simple. There are people out there that would love to connect with you. Hopefully family, hopefully friends, co-workers, community members. There are church organizations, environmental groups, lots of communities, different types of communities out there in the world trying to make our world a better place, trying to help those in need, trying to help Mother Earth. We have the number 4 here at the bottom of the card, which is making me think about its meaning in numerology of foundations and stability. I did a reading not too long ago where I was directed to, again, yes, ground and refocus on my foundations. I'm filming this right before the solar eclipse on the 17th, which is ushering in a lot of change, transformation, and awakenings for people. And now is a perfect time for you with this new moon and these new beginnings to think about the foundations that you are laying in your life, okay? Our life is better together. Remember that connect with God, connect with Source. I do that easiest by going out in nature, sitting on my porch, soaking up sunshine, relaxing, calm down, relax, unwind, lead the hippie lifestyle for a little bit, okay? Mellow out, think about what you want in your life. Do you want better community in your life? Do you want a closer connection with your friends? Reach out to your friends. Do you want a closer connection to your family? Well, reach out to your family members. Do you want to be a positive part of your community? Do you want to give back? With this year of the fire horse, the lunar new year that's coming in right now as we speak, a great focus on humanitarian efforts are coming about. Strengthening our sense of community. We can help each other. We can be compassionate and caring and loving to each other. We can be the change that we want to see in the world. We can raise our vibration together and bring us into the 5D. And it all starts with you, okay? And it starts with what kind of foundations you'd like to see in your life for this year and the years to come. Let's pull some tarot cards and see what other messages your soul is meant to hear right now. For the world. Woo! Got a couple cards jumping out. I do feel like 5 of Cups is trying to come out there. What else do we have? Okay, and another card coming out. Okay, so I want to talk about that Five of Cups first. I've seen this come out for the collective a few times, come out in some of my own personal readings as well. Remember that life is all about the choices that you make. This person, you know, they seem to be upset. They are looking at these spilt cups of wine. They are choosing to focus on these spilt cups. But they have the choice to look at these two cups behind them that are still full of the wine or water or whatever. And they can make the choice to pick their heads up. Look, they are illuminated here. You can see, I've never actually noticed that behind the person, that they're illuminated. So they have illuminated thinking if they would just focus on this positive. There's a bridge back here. You see the bridge that goes over this river. So this person can cross that bridge, can go back, maybe that's their home. So the fact of the matter is that they are safe. They have a path to follow. They have beautiful blue skies. They can be grateful for this beautiful sunny day, for the cups that they have, or they can stay in that mentality of maybe beating themselves up. Maybe these cups represent some failures, some setbacks. I know that I have had some setbacks in my dream of making my YouTube channel a success. And I can either view those setbacks and those failures as stepping stones to my success, or I can really dwell on them and stay miserable and not be in the present moment. Remember, this card here was saying, you know, stay in the present moment. Don't focus on what happened in the past, and don't worry about the future, because worrying right now robs you of the joy and the happiness that's currently in your life, of the beautiful things. You have so many beautiful things in your life. The next card that came out is the Four of Pentacles, which suggests definitely financial stability in your life. But it also, you see how the person is holding on to these coins so much, to their material wealth. I'm actually getting the idea of Ebenezer Scrooge. You know the story? He was a very rich man, but he was a penny pincher. I mean, he had all the money in the world, and he was very stingy, and he wouldn't give a pay raise to his worker. What was his name? I'm forgetting that right now, but it was Tiny Tim's dad. And he was just a very stingy man. And then he was visited by those three ghosts, the ghosts of past, present, and future. And that totally changed his perspective from being a hoarder, so to speak, a penny pincher, really clinging on to that money. I've had to learn that the hard way in my life. I've learned that money flows. And anytime, again, if you focus on those worries, on those fears, on those doubts, you're just going to create more of that in your life. And unfortunately, I had to learn that the hard way, because I wasn't realizing that my worry and my focus was actually creating my outcome. But the good news is that you will have those solid foundations. Okay, remember, Four of Pentacles. We have life is better together. We have the number 4 here. What type of foundations are you building in your life? Are those foundations built around love? Are they built around what you love? Are they built around your joy and happiness? The next cards we have is the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups, yes, again, that's joy, that's celebration. These are 3 friends. They're cheersing. Something awesome is happening in your life. Focus on that beauty, on that current beauty you have in your life. Focus on those friendships that you have in your life. Focus on the community that you have. I live in such an amazing place, and I've been really thinking about how blessed we are to live here, that we live in a great neighborhood. The town that I live in is very environmentally friendly. We have a beautiful park system. We have a walking, biking path that so many people in our town utilize. I've been trying to make a point to take a walk on it every day, just for my own health and exercise, but to enjoy the beauty of the natural world that is around me, because I'm blessed to live nearby a creek, and that walking path, the biking path, follows along the creek. So I go for about an hour walk each day, if not longer. And I really have been soaking up the beauty that's around me and being grateful for that. And Spirit wants you to do the same. We have the Queen of Cups as the next card that came out, followed by the Knight of Cups. So again, these are your emotions. These are the cups. We have the Queen of Cups here, who is just the most loving, the most nurturing type of person. And you are being called to embody this type of love. She's holding the Eucharist, which holds the Holy Communion, the sacrifice, which is a representation of the sacrifice that Jesus gave in his death and his rebirth. So she's contemplating that love and that sacrifice, and she embodies that herself. So I'm very glad to see this for everyone out there. I know that most of you are spiritually evolved to a point where you are this emotionally stable person. You have that inner peace, that inner balance, that tranquility, and you are very loving and you are very caring. And you are taking action steps right now towards that love, pursuing your love, your passions and desires. This is the Knight of Cups. Moving forward, has their cup filled, or maybe is going to get their cup filled, but has a good head on your shoulders. We have the angel wings on the helmet here, representing that spiritual protection and guidance that you always have. If you can get into that meditative state, get still, and make sure that you are paying attention to the signs that are definitely all around you. Let's look in my crystal ball and see what other messages your soul needs to hear at this time. Okay, right away, I see a cat. Yeah, with big tufts. What are those cats and pointy ears? Maybe a lynx? A lynx? Is that a lynx or a bobcat? Okay, I think it's a lynx coming through. And the message of the unknown, that life is mysterious. But if you look for that joy in your life and you loosen your grip around your idea of how things might need to unfold, you will understand that there's nothing to be afraid of. Okay, don't, again, look for the positive things in your life. Know that all is well and all will be well, and trust in the divine, trust in the universe, that God wants what's best for you. I'm actually seeing a troll doll, like an actual troll doll. If you had those, when I was a kid, we had troll dolls. And with this troll doll, I actually had this come through another reading. I had the song, I'm coming out, I want the world to know. It's in the Trolls movie. That's Diana Ross that sings it originally. But Princess Poppy, the troll, is helping Bridget to meet the prince and trying to give her some confidence and let her inner light shine. And that's what Spirit's calling for you to do right now, is let your inner light shine. Be authentic like a troll. The trolls are adorable and cute, and they have all kinds of crazy hair and beautiful colors. And in that movie, they live such happy and fun and adventurous lives. Poppy goes on a great adventure, a great quest. So view your life as an adventure as well. And always make sure to stay happy, stay on the positive side of things, because you'll attract more positivity in your life by doing that. And don't be afraid of those spontaneous adventures. All right, any more messages for the collective right now? Okay, now I see what looks like, is that a shovel? No, that looks more like a paintbrush. Ooh, and a beautiful portrait of what looks like, I see a rainbow feather. This looks like a shaman. I'm definitely getting the word shaman. And the paintbrush. Paint your own story, or paint your own canvas. Right now is the perfect opportunity for you to write your own story in life, to bring your creations, bring your art, bring your ideas to life. The shaman is, yes, the storyteller of the tribe, able to write a new story, able to really paint a picture, obviously with the paintbrush, really paint a picture for others. That relates to me wholeheartedly. I am a shaman. I hope that that's what my readings are doing for you right now, is helping to guide you and connect you with your spirit team and the language of the universe. And so going off of that shaman, I'm going to pull a card for everybody from my Mystical Shaman Oracle deck to see what other messages would like to come through at this time. All right, I feel the card now. The Crow, beautiful. The Crow is coming forward. with the number 13 up here at the top of the card. Remember, number 13, that represents the divine feminine, okay? The goddesses. That's not an unlucky number. That's a very lucky number. There are 13 moon cycles throughout the year, and we are actually coming into tomorrow a solar eclipse and the ushering in of the Lunar New Year for 2026. We do have the full moon and the new moon represented here, as well as another celestial body here, maybe another moon, and the beautiful spiral seashell. Let's see what message the guidebook has for everybody out there as we end this reading today. I went right past it. Okay, the essence of this card. The crow is the keeper of universal law, the law of truth. Crow teaches us to walk our talk, to find congruence between who we say we are and who we really know ourselves to be. This winged one insists that we speak truth, that we create truth instead of searching for it, and that we bring truth to every situation we find ourselves in. The invitation for you today says, when you speak the truth and practice truth, eventually everything you say becomes true. Your power to co-create with the truth is the universal law. Correct what is untrue in your life without judgment. Let the truth set you free. Okay, so in this year of the fire horse that's coming in starting tomorrow, seek the truth and be the truth, okay? Be authentic to yourself, to whatever your dreams are. Stay true to that, not to other people's truths, not what other people expect you to be. Be true to yourself. The crow is here to help you walk the walk and talk the talk. I love this for you guys out there. Remember to choose to focus on the good that you already have in your life. Gratitude is the best way to usher in more abundance, and don't be stingy with that abundance. Don't be like Ebenezer Scrooge. Make sure to be loving and giving. Remember, I think one of the lessons, Scrooge realized that people were actually going to celebrate when he died, because he was such a mean old crotchety jerk that they were happy to be done with him, and they were looking forward to somebody to inheriting his money, I think his relatives. And instead of being the awesome person that he could be and living in the present moment. Remember, we're supposed to be focusing on our present moment, the here and the now, because the past is already done with and the future is not here yet. So your present moment is where you need to remain, and take note of all the signs that are around you. Remember that life is better together. So set those foundations of love in your life. Find that celebration, connect with people who lift you up, who inspire you, and set free the ones that don't. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Claim this energy in the comment section down below. Maybe put a little crow emoji. Any type of comment you leave helps other people just like you find me and find these messages. So I appreciate it every time you like, subscribe, every time you comment. I appreciate you being here with me today. I'm looking forward to making those connections with my soul tribe this year. And I know we can do it because life is truly better together, you guys. I wish everyone lots of light, lots of love, and have a fantastic day.